Today, we're diving deep into a critical cybersecurity threat that's been a game changer since its discovery in 2018. The Wi-Fi PMKID attack, a highly sophisticated exploit specifically targeting the WPA and WPA2 Wi-Fi security protocols. This powerful attack allows adversaries to recover the Wi-Fi password, also known as the PSK or pre-shared key, through intensive offline cracking, effectively bypassing the traditional requirement for capturing a complete four-way handshake between the client and access point. The PMKID attack exploits a key vulnerability in the pairwise master key identifier, or PMKID, a value that's essential for the access point to track and reference the pairwise master key, or PMK, associated with a specific client device. The PMKID itself is precisely derived from several critical elements. The PMK, which comes from the Wi-Fi password and SSID via a key derivation function, the access point's MAC address, the client's MAC address, and a predefined fixed string. The attack kicks off by sending a targeted request to the access point for its PMKID, which the access point responds with, allowing the attacker to capture it directly from the RSN information element right during the initial authentication exchange. Once captured, this PMKID serves as the ultimate golden ticket, empowering offline brute force attacks where the attacker recovers the PSK by generating and comparing countless recalculated PMKIDs against the captured value. For the cracking phase, tools like HashGAT, air cracking, Stumptool, and Xcaptool are the go-to choices, utilizing massive computational power from GPUs and CPUs to perform the brute force at blazing speeds. PMKID caching, which was originally engineered to facilitate faster roaming across access points by temporarily storing this identifier, unfortunately exposes it to any eavesdropper, thereby enabling this attack with minimal effort. Although initially associated with 802.11 are fast transition for quick handoffs, this vulnerability extends far broader, allowing exploitation on standard WPA2 networks without 802.11 are simply by forcing authentication attempts to generate the PMKID. The attack unfolds in clear, methodical steps, scanning for vulnerable targets with tools like AirDumping or AirMining, requesting and capturing the PMKID response, and then performing the offline crack using HashGAT or air cracking. Successfully pulling off a PMKID attack opens the door to full unauthorized network access, paving the way for data interception, session hijacking, and widespread compromise of all connected devices and their sensitive information. Your primary defense against this threat lies in strong passwords. Aim for at least 12 to 16 characters mixing uppercase, lowercase, numbers, and symbols to render brute force attacks prohibitively time-consuming and resource-intensive. Keeping your access points secure also means committing to regular firmware updates, which manufacturers release to patch vulnerabilities like the PMKID flaw and other emerging exploits in the protocol stack. Transitioning to WPA3 provides superior built-in protections, including stronger key derivation methods and safeguards explicitly designed to thwart offline dictionary and brute force attacks, such as PMKID cracking. Another practical step is disabling 802.11 or fast transition in your router settings if seamless roaming isn't essential, thereby minimizing PMKID exposure and shrinking the overall attack surface significantly. Layer on additional defenses like WPA2, Enterprise for robust authentication, MAC address filtering to block unknowns, and network segmentation to contain any potential breaches within isolated zones. Ultimately, grasping the intricacies of the PMKID attack and implementing these comprehensive mitigation strategies is essential for safeguarding your Wi-Fi network's integrity in our hyper-connected modern world.